I love hearing the quail, and when they sing to one another, it's like a love song. I think every day the beauty changes. There's something new, a new flower, a new fawn. Just every day is different.
My name is Berdon Lawrence, and my wife, Rolanette. We're the proud owners of the Laborcitas Creek Ranch. We want to keep a balance with nature and make sure that we're doing the right thing for the wildlife. We think the beauty is letting nature do its own thing. I didn't realize I was going to be a grass farmer, but managing the grass and managing the trees and managing all that has really been fun. And we have, 16,000 acres and about 80 duck and dove ponds.
With the sandhill cranes and the ducks this year.
One of the main reasons why the ranch has thrived so is because we have a wonderful staff and we consider them our family.
Yeah, I agree.
And thanks to our ranch managers, it's really looks so much better than when we first bought the ranch.
I think his name was Ed Lassiter, and he got involved here in 1905, and he built this ranch up. Yeah, there was a dairy farm here, but there was also cattle being raised, for slaughter.
We keep a few head of cattle. All total here on the ranch is about 90 head. Very important that we utilize the cattle. They clean the underbrush under the mottes, and we move them in groups of 30, and we move them around various pastures as needed to help manage the grass.
This is excellent habitat for South Texas. There's a lot of plant diversity, which doesn't just come along by itself when it's been overgrazed. It takes a lot of work to get habitat looking like this again.
About 20 years ago, when the Lawrences bought Laborcitas Creek Ranch, it was overgrazed. In the dry conditions like this time of year, it looked like this. Hardly anything for quail to hide in or anything.
Yeah, there's definitely not a lot here, especially for wildlife. There's hardly anything for them to eat. There's virtually no cover, especially for your smaller animals like quail. So you can see that this site, compared to the last site, which was overgrazed, there's a lot more forb diversity, it's a lot greener, and there's all kinds of different plants out here, which is great for wildlife.
Yes, man, like right here we got some Heart's Delights, which only grow here in Brooks County. And then once we start getting into this taller grass area, we got Seacoast Blue Stem growing here, some horse mint, and then we start getting into our brush species in here.
This kind of land management that makes good, healthy rangelands is a value to all kinds of wildlife populations, insect populations, all the things that anybody who cares about the outdoors is going to care about.
Thick like that because of the deer.
For the deer and really a lot of the wildlife, keeping those creek bottoms in heavy brush is a great way of going about it.
What we could do, Dave, is...
So whether it's grassland migratory birds, whether it's pollinators, monarch butterflies, all kinds of things are benefiting from the work that they do here at Laborcitas Creek.
Mother Nature does a big part of it when we get rain, but the little things that we do helps out, just gives it that extra little bump that wildlife needs to survive. Like winter plowing, prescribed burning.
We quail aerate, and it's a unique piece of equipment that simulates cattle hoof prints. We have 18 food plots that we grow various crops for the birds every year. We have 12 waterfowl habitat compounds, we call them, and it's just a marvelous work of nature. All the animals love that, and it's some of our primary tools that we use that we love to use.
Let's go look for some fish or something to talk about. Come on. Slowly, be careful.
Yeah, they're all in this grass here.
Bring all the kids out here because they need to learn about nature.
Oh, there's some fish in there. Little bitty ones.
Can we touch one?
We're just looking through the duck pond, see different kind of invertebrates, snails, kind of teaching them what's in the water, what the ducks eat, and what that stuff does for wildlife.
Look, here's a midge fly right here. Oh, see that?
And that's our key, #1 goal, is to try to teach everybody and try to make this a better place. Are you sure there's nothing?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, see, look, there's a lot of little bugs.
The reason why we want to conserve the wildlife is for generations to come, so they can appreciate the wildlife as much as we do.
My intention is for my wife and I to pass it on to our kids and our grandkids. It really makes us happy that our kids really love it down here. We're returning it back as a prairie state to take care of the doves, the quail, the deer, the turkey, and the ducks. And we have more wildlife on the ranch now than we've ever had. We're real proud that we've been able to really turn this ranch back into a kind of a paradise.